It is Monday, October the 6th, 2025. I am James, you are you, and we are here live along the information superhighway that is the World Wide Web. Speaking of the World Wide Web, if you're watching, and the keyword being if, because this is one of, if not the internet's least popular shows, you might notice that my connection may or may not be a little bit wonky, just as my verbiage was in that moment. Ever since we have transitioned from Zoom to our new streaming platform, I've come to realize that my computer, my MacBook Air, sucks. And I had a realization earlier today that I guess I have to spend money on a new computer just for this show. And that is something that I never thought I was going to have to do. Those are words that I never thought I was going to have to share. But that shows, in and of itself, my dedication to this show, to the viewers, to my friends, to my fans, to my family. I'm a man possessed. If this show doesn't work, if this show cannot work, then who am I anymore? I have nothing left. The fact that I am able to broadcast from my bed bug ridden home, knock on wood that the exterminator told the truth and they are gone. What do I have? The fact that I'm in my living room is a blessing. The fact that the show continues to exist after 6 years, or rather 5 years, getting a little ahead of myself. Spoiler, we're going for 6, is a blessing. What wasn't a blessing was my hosting last week. For the first time in a long time, we were on the air after 8 weeks off, 2 months. I was upbeat, raring, and ready to go, but that energy caused me a severe case of the nervousness. And I don't think that I hosted to my true capabilities that you, the viewers, have come to know and, dare I say, love. I got caught up. A new platform, new channels, new knickknacks, doodads, this, that. I wasn't at my best. I score myself 0 on 10. And that's why, in front of you, I pledge to be better. I pledge to do better. I pledge to not have happened last week happen tonight. But if I'm going to take this show down with apologies, I'm not going alone. Because I think there's somebody else who not only wants to apologize to the viewers, but has to apologize to the viewers. Let's please welcome my main squeeze, my best friend, Dave Kaufman, to the show. Dave?
Hey, James, what's going on, man?
Anything you'd like to say to the viewers about last week?
Sorry, not sorry.
Oh!
Yeah.
We
you get what you pay for.
We talked after last week's show, and we both said that neither of us felt good about our performances. If George St. Pierre had watched the show, he would have said, I am not impressed by your performance.
I saw George St. Pierre at the airport, and he went in through like a special entrance I didn't know about.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did. And then he just disappeared.
How was the flight?
He wasn't on the same flight as me.
Do you think if it was a bad flight, he would have walked into the cockpit and said, I am not impressed by your performance?
Yeah. I actually also saw him at Folien one day.
Did he look into the bottle or into the bowl? See, I'm already losing it. I'm losing it. I'm calling a bowl a bottle.
A bottle of soup.
Can I have a bottle of soup, please?
Another bottle of soup, please. You've had too many. You're too many.
One scotch and one soup. Yeah. You look down into the bowl of fun and went, I am not impressed by your performance.
Yeah, it was
That's the workaround if you want to do a Quebecois accent, but you don't want to offend people. Just do a robot. Say it's a robot. No, I'm not impersonating George St. Pierre. Yeah, it's a robot.
Yeah, it's what I tell the language police when they try to find me for.
They're after this show.
My English. Right? Yeah, they wanted to
They're
be
after
called
this show.
Shay James.
Welcome. We're going to be rebranding the show Shay James. Dave, I have to say I'm already more pleased with tonight's show intro than last week.
I am, but You keep freezing, James, and it's freaking me out.
Yeah, is it real bad?
It's every, I would say every maybe 3-4 seconds, you pause for about half a second.
I'm going to try to remain as still as possible all night long.
Please, yeah.
Dave, you have to buy me a new computer.
I have to? Dang, that's those run up like over $1,000.
Dave, you're rich.
I don't know if I'm rich, but I'm not.
Maybe since I'm freezing so much, I should just host in a robot voice all night long.
Yeah, we can call the show Dave and the Robot.
You are watching Dave and the Robot. I am Robot. He is Dave. You are you. We are here. Bleep, blop, bloop, bloop. Dave,
yes.
We didn't have it last week.
No, we were. But you know what? You know, it takes a couple of weeks to get the rust off.
Yeah.
You know, we got to not be so hard on ourselves, James. We got to learn self-love.
Dave, we were rusty. Some might say that our trombones were rusty.
Sure.
You ever do a rusty trombone?
What's that?
Dave, last week's show
was hold on, my wife's calling me, so I'm a bit nervous right now.
All right, well, hold on. Let's listen in on Dave's wife's call.
No, we're not listening in. James, you take over for a second.
All right, sounds good. As I was saying, last week, the show that we did when we returned to the airwaves, live on Twitch, which also we're live on YouTube for the first time ever. Will that change anything? Only probably for the worse. A few days later, Dave and myself did an improv show, and dare I say, we didn't have it there either. I would like to think that both Dave and myself share boyhood looks, boyhood charm. I don't think the audience liked us in front of a full-blown comedy show. Dave, how do you feel that we did last Friday when we performed in front of an actual crowd?
Well, you know,
shockingly may have been a smaller audience than the internet show.
It was a small crowd, and you know, I think we won over maybe a third of a small crowd.
Do you think that there's a possibility that we don't have it anymore?
No, come on, James. Us? I mean, look at us. We're two strapping young gentlemen in the prime of our youth,
Dave,
ready to go out and make them laugh.
Dave, let's cut the crap. Let's put the cards on the table.
Go ahead.
You got a month left until you turn 40.
1 month? 2 months. No, 1 month. 2 months. Month and a half.
Okay, so it's either 1 month or 2 months before you turn 40.
That's right, yeah.
Dave, if this show doesn't turn around by the end of the year, that's it. I'm not buying a new computer.
You have to, James.
The show will continue, but I won't buy a new computer.
You can't be freezing every 10 seconds for a second.
I want to take a look at how this appears. I'm watching the stream right now on my mobile device, my iPhone. I don't know what number I have.
You'd be better set streaming off the iPhone than what's going on right now.
Okay, so I'm looking at it. It's it looks like I'm a war correspondent.
Yeah.
It looks great, but there's periodic moments.
You're in Fallujah right now, James.
You know what? Tonight, don't call me James anymore. I'm Mr. Freeze.
All right. Dave,
we got a big show.
Yeah, sure. Every show's a big show.
We have got our first guest has only been here once before when she participated in your legendary Dave Kaufman's Ruth booth, the game of good sex, where she and I emerged victorious. We were both on the same page sexually.
Nice.
Yeah. And she's back tonight to counter something that you have been doing since we've been off the air. The content that we pumped out was limited to Instagram posts. More on that later. But please, without any further ado, let's welcome back to the show, for the first time in a long time, it's Meng Li. Meng,
hi! Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, bang, bang, bang. You're
coming
live,
in hot, Meng.
Live with Dave the Robot and Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
Meng, do you remember when we won Dr. Ruth's game of good sex?
Not at all.
You have no recollection of being on this show.
I remember being on the show. I don't remember playing Dr. Ruth.
Yeah. When I touched base with you yesterday, it was funny because your reaction led me to believe maybe Meng doesn't remember she was on the show, because I believe your response when I invited you was, I'll give it a try.
Well, you're streaming on YouTube now. I don't know what the format is. It could be a completely different show.
No, I think things are as crappy as they've ever been.
In fact, we guarantee it.
Yeah, we guarantee a diaper full of crap.
Yeah.
Nice.
Or your money back.
Meng, how was your summer? It's October, but how was your summer?
My summer is going into October, yes.
Yeah, it's hot out there. I was walking along the DeCarry today, sweating something fierce.
Hey, Meng, what'd you do for New Year's Eve?
Man, you're asking me to remember things. That is so difficult for me.
Maybe this is Meng's thing on the show is poor memory.
Yeah, just early Alzheimer's. It's cool.
Okay,
It's cool.
well, this is breaking news.
EA Sports.
Yeah. Meng, let's cut to the chase.
Okay.
As we discussed, and as I let the audience know, over the past couple months, Dave, he's been doing something called Dave's Dawgs.
Right.
In our last episode before our hiatus, he provided 5 people that he refers to as his dogs, spelled D-A-W-G-S, not D-O-G-S.
Mm-hmm.
And you and I were talking, and you've taken the liberty of putting your own list together.
Yes, Meng's Mutts.
Meng's Mutts, which we are going to trademark and hopefully add to the Patreon if that ever happens. Spoiler, it won't. Dave, I want to know right away your reaction to this counter list to Dave's Dawgs. Is it a knockoff? Is it a copycat? What is it?
Well, it seems like this show is all about taking an idea that I had and somebody else doing it. So
what do you mean by that?
Well, not going to get into it too much, but a certain Freak of the Night last week did a bit similar to mine, which is neither here nor there. But I'm all for it. I always like to hear from new people about who their dogs are, who their mutts are. I'd be interested in having a James segment, a similar segment.
Okay, well, I'll try to come up with a synonym for dog that starts with a J. Meng, I want to know, what does it mean to be one of your mutts?
Oh, definitely someone I would hang out with, but a little imperfect.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Now, Dave, let me immediately go to you. What does it mean to be one of your dogs?
It's someone who's kind of been up to no good.
Hold on, Dave.
Yeah.
What'd you think of my dog noises? I'm going to try a couple things. Mr. Freeze is going to try some stuff.
That was pretty good. I mean, I really believe there was a dog on the call with us.
Yeah, maybe you have rabies. I'm not sure.
Yeah, James could have rabies.
I'm a defective dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, it's someone who's maybe been up to a little no good.
A little no good.
Yeah, a little no good. Yeah.
Okay, so just that.
Maybe they've been doing something a little bit naughty. Maybe they've been, being a real dog.
Meng, what about you? For Meng's Mutts, does naughtiness play a factor?
Oh yeah, naughtiness adds to the fun and the chaos, right?
You guys are making me scratch for fleas right now.
Not in your apartment though.
No, look, we can't get into this whole bed bug fiasco. Meng, are you ready to reveal the list to Dave and the viewers?
Yes.
James's jackals.
Okay, so not dogs.
James's junkyard dogs.
Oh, junkyard dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone who likes ASMR would really love this show right now.
We should all have our signature barks.
Okay, yeah, mine is apparently rabies and infected. Dave, what's yours? Okay, so yours is Tim Allen-esque. Meng, how about you?
Ask.
Ooh, okay. I feel like your dog would give my dog a run for its money.
Yeah, we're on fire.
All right, let's...
That's Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, Dave, do you do any other famous cartoon dogs?
Sure, yeah. Roof. You know that was?
Santa's Little Helper from The Simpsons.
Wrong. It was Wishbone from the show Wishbone.
They're not a cartoon.
That's a real dog.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's a fictional dog played by a real dog.
Okay.
All right, let's see this list of Meng's Mutts for Monday, October 6th.
Yeah.
First of all, Meng, I want to know your immediate thoughts on this graphic that our tech team put together.
Well, first of all, I love actual dogs. I see there's lots of dogs. I'm surrounded by 2 Rottweilers. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Rockweilers.
Yeah, these are the At Home with James Rockweilers.
Rottweilers. All right.
Dave, you want to do me a quick favor on the tech end? You see where they got our name tags here? Let's get rid of those. They look.
Can I do that? Can I do that?
Yeah, you can. You just gotta hook. There you
Okay,
go.
there
Yeah,
we go.
I don't like that bubble font. That was really. I was gonna let it slide, but then I knew that I wasn't gonna be able to get through this segment looking at those bubble letters.
Okay, well, it's all fixed.
Okay, Meng.
Just like a dog.
Let's go to your list right now. It's sponsored by Dave's Drive, the beer for driving.
Oh, yes.
You ever drink and drive, Meng?
Beverages of the alcoholic type?
Yeah.
Beverages of the night.
Wow.
Yeah. You ever have a night beer?
While driving?
Yeah.
I've had energy drinks. That's kind of close to an alcoholic beverage.
What about a Four Loko, the energy drink beer?
Yeah. What about that?
No, but Bang also has an alcoholic version.
You ever drink one of those while driving down the highway?
No.
With the gun out the window, shooting in the air.
I wish. But we're
Dave,
in Canada.
now, I know, Dave, this one will appeal to you. You know the problem with drinking and driving, Dave?
You might hit a bump and spill your drink.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
All right, Meng, let's get to the, in no particular order, but we're going to start at the left side. In that first position, you have made your own list.
Yes. Well, as I was going through, who would make my list, I thought, I don't actually like a lot of people.
Okay.
So why don't I put myself on? Because I truly have been working a lot on myself, and I'm very comfortable hanging out with myself. So
Okay,
I make that list.
For people who were interested, maybe what's something that, watching for the first time, what are something that people would maybe not know about you, Meng?
Something they might not know.
Yeah,
about me?
they'd be like surprised to find out.
Oh, I used to be really into rock climbing, which some people tell me is an extreme sport.
I would say it's extreme. What do you think, Dave?
Yeah, it's extreme.
All right.
Extreme.
You think the rock climbs?
Probably not.
Yeah.
No, his muscles are.
Yeah. Rock climbers have like lean muscles, and the rock has
Basically a body like mine.
Yeah.
Yes, you would be great at rock climbing.
Oh, absolutely. So, Meng, you make the list, followed by hot dog cart hot dogs.
Yes, because they're delicious and you can't get them in Montreal. And I miss them and I just want to be around them all the time.
Yeah, so this is one of those things. The food carts of that ilk are illegal in Montreal, but there were many years ago they launched all the food trucks. So if you wanted a lobster roll for $50, you would have been in luck.
Right. So I can't find them here.
Now, Meng, you ever got sick from that street meat?
Oh, never. They are I feel like my gut biome has adapted to them, like slowly over time through exposure.
You fortified your tummy.
Yes.
I
like the probiotics.
I want to chime in here, Dave. Why'd you ask that question like that? The
What
way
do you
you
mean?
said it was a little bit like, hey, Meng, you ever get sick from any of that street meat?
Yeah, that's exactly how I said it.
Yeah, it was just the tone was a little bit, I don't know. It had a je ne sais quoi.
What was wrong with the tone? I was asking about street meat, James.
All right, well, fair
James,
enough.
do you ever get sick from that street meat?
No, you're doing it again.
What do you mean?
I think he's just having fun saying street meat.
Yeah, it's the way he's saying it.
It's that meat from the street.
Now, I just want to quickly chime in, coming from the chat. This one comes from Twitch. Nyler Talks writes, quote, I thought you had more viewers than usual. It's actually just Jimmy on his phone watching himself.
You doubled our viewers.
Oh, you know what, Dave? You love that one. You love when people troll me, but when the Four Loko Toads of the world troll you, you get all out of sorts. Look at me. I take it like a champ. Nyler Talks, keep it coming. This is the type of fun we love to have on this show.
You're freezing all over the place.
Yeah, because they call me Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze.
Meng, let's go to the number 3 spot. It's your dog.
That's a beautiful picture of my dog.
Yeah, this is a nice looking dog. Tell us a little bit about this dog.
Wow, she's a miniature Australian Shepherd, and we do agility together. And I'd like to think she's kind of smart.
Dave, thoughts on this dog? You get a good look at this dog. What comes to mind for you? And don't ask Meng, oh, does the dog eat street meat?
All right, then I won't say anything.
All right, so that was it. Meng, how old's this dog?
This dog's 6 years old.
That's a good one.
I will answer that question. She does eat street meat, and she also has a fortified stomach like me. So she'll go out, eat trash on the street, and then she won't have diarrhea. She's perfectly adapted to street meat.
Man, you scoop that poop, or you let it breathe?
Oh, you have to scoop that poop, or else you're gonna see it again on your next walk. And,
Now, Dave, hold on. What do you mean by let it breathe? You mean is that code for leave it on the sidewalk?
Yeah, give it let it get some fresh air.
Now, Meng, I want to ask you a question. When your dog does its business, for lack of a better term, when it defecates, does it ever do it on the sidewalk?
No, she tries to find like a patch of grass to do it on. Or like a corner, you know.
I always feel for dog owners when their dogs start to poop on the sidewalk because it's right in the open, and I feel like picking up dog poop when you wear the doggy bag like a glove, you're like scraping your hand against that hot summer's pavement.
Yeah, your hands meet in the street.
Oh my
Wow.
But Meng, your dog is very well trained. You have a competitive dog.
Yes. Wow, she's competitive and trained compared to, regular pets, but like in the world of agility, she is relatively a newbie, let's say.
But also eats garbage.
All
right, let's go to the number 4 spot. We've got I was going to say friend of the show, but that would be inaccurate. We've got Danielle Davidson.
Now, this is a terrible picture of Danielle. Look, is it like from a group? It looks like it's from a street webcam of sorts, like a spy cam.
Might be.
It's all faded.
That picture of Danielle is total street meat.
Yeah, definitely. But she makes my list because she's my ride or die.
Okay, so she is the Dave to your James.
Yes. She's like this sick wave out on the ocean that I can serve.
You had me at sick, and then you went to wave on the ocean. You lost me.
That's a metaphor I came up with.
I would say now along your ocean or water motif, I would say like when I think Danielle, I think one of those fish that gets trapped in like the beer can plastic. Like, when there's a 6-pack, that's what I think of Danielle. Dave, when you think Danielle, what do you think? Sick wave or fish trapped in plastic?
It's one of my classic games, sick wave or fish trapped in plastic.
Yeah.
She's a total fish trapped in plastic.
Oh, God.
Meng, you told me about these. Is it pronounced pulley dog or pulley?
Pulley dogs.
I have never seen this dog and this type in my life. I Googled it and I laughed out loud. It looks like a dog with dreads.
Yeah.
It looks like a dog wearing a ghillie suit.
Oh, yes. Yeah, if you dye it green or something.
Yeah.
Man.
This dog is a mess, man.
What are you talking about? It's got dreads. It looks cool, and like if you spill something, you can just use it as a mop. So versatile.
You pick up the dog and just wipe up the spill.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure this dog works at the SQDC.
Now, Dave, for people who don't know, the SQDC is what? Because you go there a lot.
I don't go there, but it's the pot store.
Okay.
And I've never been there in my life, James.
All right.
Wow.
Okay. Fair enough, Jimi Hendrix. Dave. Dave, what do you think about this dog, man? Would you hang out with this dog?
Absolutely. I feel like this dog might smell a little bit like patchouli, maybe. Maybe you find him at the Tams blowing into a.
This is a stoner dog.
Yeah, it's a stoner dog.
I'm going to tell you, I'm looking at this picture, and I don't know why this is coming to mind. So, folks, we're back at 9 o'clock. This is now a family show. When it's after the 10 o'clock hour, it's no longer a family show. But I'm gonna speak my piece here. I'm looking at this picture of this dog, and this dog strikes me as a dog that if Dave lived alone, if somehow, Dave, your wife divorced you, you would live in a crappy apartment, mattress on the floor. Your comforter would have come off in the night. You find this dog, you bring it home with you. And you wake up because this dog is licking your ass.
Wait, what's the scenario?
This dog looks like a dog that you'd wake up to licking your ass.
I feel like I want to give this dog a good shampoo.
Dave, look at the dog and just tell me, could you conceivably believe this dog? You could wake up and go, oh, what is that? And this dog is licking your ass.
My ass? There's
Not
no
in
way.
a sexual way. It's just like you like your ass cheeks.
There's no way.
Nate, what do you think?
I feel like he would wake up, realize the dog is licking his ass cheeks, and then fall right back asleep. Like very comforted by the fact that the dog.
Maybe this dog would wake up and realize I'm licking its ass.
Oh my god. All right. Well, I guess I'll leave it to the viewers to decide which scenario is most likely. So, Meng, it sounds like you agree with me that this mutt that is on Meng's mutt list could conceivably lick ass cheeks.
Whoa! I feel like all dogs have that potential. You know?
Okay, so maybe next time you're here, we should rank the top 5
You okay,
dogs.
James?
What's that now?
Are you okay?
Yeah. I think Meng, because you're a dog. I'm gonna just claim now that you are the show's foremost authority on dogs.
Thank you. I like that title very much.
You come to us with a list of the top 5 dogs most likely to lick ass.
Yes, I will do that.
It's now I realize I wish that would have happened tonight. Dave, what do you think about this list of Meng's mutts?
I think these are some pretty good mutts, James.
Dave, not to be outdone, you have prepared your own list of Dave's dogs after, for some reason, you went on a 2-week hiatus of your Dave's dogs list after a pretty good run of about 6 weeks. You're back with a brand new list of Dave's dogs. Let's take a look at these.
My dogs needed a rest, James. You can't.
They needed to breathe.
You can't race them every week.
All right.
All right, here we go.
So this is Dave's Dogs, also sponsored by Dave's Drive, the beer for drinking. Dave, you ever drink and drive?
Never.
Yeah, right.
You, James?
I don't drink or drive.
It's true.
Yeah, you don't have a driver's license.
Meng, I don't have a driver's license. I've never been drunk. I've never smoked pot, and I don't know how to swim.
Oh, fun fact. I didn't know that about you.
Yeah.
So I could take you out on my boat.
You have a boat?
On an eerie night, yes.
Wait, why are we going out on an eerie night?
Well, because you can't swim and because of the implications of an eerie night.
What? Is this some type of plot to kill me?
Yes.
I don't know about that laugh. That laugh, I hear in this story, it makes me go. Oh. All right. Dave, can you let us know what is the motive or the modus operandi of your list tonight?
My list, it describes a bunch of dogs out there. These are my dogs of the week, James.
All right, yeah, but I'm like, what was what went into it? Is there commonality? Is there?
These are some of the fiercest predators known to man.
All right, well, let's kick things off with the number 1 spot. Dave, take it away.
Sure. The first dog of the week are sharks.
All right.
Sharks are apex predators that lurk silently in the depths of the ocean, hunting with their razor-sharp teeth and powerful jaws, and they're capable of inflicting devastating injuries.
Look at the camera as you say this.
What?
What are you looking at? You're looking away.
I'm looking at the camera.
He's auditioning for Shark Week.
Looking right at the camera.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
Yeah. These formidable creatures can strike without warning. Their streamlined bodies allow them to move swiftly through the water towards unsuspecting prey.
All right,
Sharks.
so that's what makes it your one of your dogs of the week.
Yeah, sharks.
Dave, what's your favorite type of shark?
Me?
Yeah.
Hammerhead.
Meng, how about you? You like sharks?
Never thought about sharks really in my life until this moment.
Yeah, that's one of those things. People are really into like sharks and dinosaurs. That's another thing. In addition to not knowing how to swim, never being drunk, can't drive, I don't care about underwater creatures.
Well, they care about you, James.
All right, great. Let's move on, Dave. In the number 2 spot,
The night freak, half man, half symbiote. This creature preys on the innocent lost souls of the night by recruiting them to his alliance of the underground. A staple of Montreal's underbelly, he's a demon to be reckoned with, and he also loves cum.
Meng, have you ever come into contact with the night freak?
I have on occasions, and yeah, I think
Did
I
he try to
know the
recruit you at all?
Definitely gave me his leather jacket and
Whoa.
poured a bunch of water on me.
Were you sure it was water?
Oh God! I'm just realizing.
Oh God! All right.
All right, my next dog. My next dog is the Predator, an extraterrestrial that stalks its prey across galaxies, using its advanced cloaking technology to move unseen through jungles and urban environments before striking with deadly precision.
I'm starting to notice a pattern in your descriptions for all of your dogs.
What's that?
A lot of use of the word stalking and
Yeah.
striking.
Yeah, sure.
That's what predators do.
Yeah. They're dogs, James.
Yeah, this guy's such a dog. Okay.
Armed with sophisticated weapons, including plasma cannons and retractable blades, this fearsome alien warrior seeks out the most dangerous game, tracking humans and other species as trophies in its ritualistic hunts.
Meng, you ever seen the movie Predator?
Yes.
You ever seen the movie Predator 2 with Danny Glover?
What? No.
You ever seen Predators with Topher Grace from That 70s Show?
That's not a thing.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, so it is a thing. I called Dave last week, I believe, to talk about this show or some show, and he told me I was interrupting him watching the movie, was it Predators, starring That 70s Show, Topher Grace.
I've seen 3 Predator movies in the last week.
What about Predator versus Alien?
I didn't watch that. I watched Prey, the one on the indigenous movie where this indigenous lady fights the predator.
Oh, that sounds.
It was good.
Yeah.
I believe some of that was filmed here.
I think so. Yeah.
All right, bit of hometown content. Meng, any thoughts on either Predator the movie or Predator making this list?
No, but it reminds me that they have that Alien show now. In Predator versus Alien.
You're thinking about Alf?
All right, let's move on, Dave. Your next dog.
My next dog is John Wayne Gacy, the Chicago serial killer who concealed his violent crimes behind a facade of normalcy as a community volunteer and businessman. He dressed up as Pogo the Clown, performing at charity events and birthday parties to build trust with the community, all while luring 33 young boys to his house where he'd murder them and bury their bodies in the crawl space.
I thought it was going to end there when you went with and murdered them. Then you had a beat of silence and then buried their bodies. What is this voice? I feel like I'm watching a crappy A&E series that profiles serial killers in the 90s.
Yeah, it's called Dave's Dogs on A&E.
Man, that would turn so many ladies on. Ladies love shows about
a murdery clown.
Yeah, yeah. Meng, do you like those murderer shows?
A little bit. But...
Have you ever ridden to a serial killer in jail?
Oh man, I have not. I wish.
I really thought you were going to say you had. You let
Yeah,
in.
they never write back. They never
I
write
want to
back.
touch on something you said, Meng. You said, "Lady, why do you think women like serial killers so much?"
I think it's, men can have video games and be violent in sports, and some women are, can't express their violent nature, and it comes out in this desire to watch murder shows.
Okay. Well, it
So you
sounds
think
like,
it's a repression thing?
Maybe, yeah.
well, Dave, it sounds like you know what women want by putting John Wayne Gacy on your Dave's Dogs list for October 6th.
Oh yeah, ladies want a chubby-faced guy with a mustache who kills people.
You know, Dave, looking at John Wayne Gacy, I feel like this could be a conceivable Halloween costume for you.
John Dave Gacy?
Yeah, John Dave Gacy.
Yeah, maybe.
All right,
Maybe.
and then in your final spot, Dave.
Oh, final dog of the week is Danielle Davidson, one of the scariest people in Montreal.
Yeah, Danielle the Dog Davidson.
The Dog Davidson. This terrifying improviser forces audience to watch her perform. She makes them want to gouge their eyes out through her devices, choices,
gouge their eyes.
Yeah, gouge. Gauge, gouge.
I just want to go back to she forces them to watch her improv.
That was mean. But Danielle knows that she's my dog.
Is he frozen?
I think Dave was waiting for you and I to contribute to the dog quizzes. I find it shocking that a serial killer ranks ahead of Danielle. And I'd also like to point out this is a different poor quality photo of her. Can we quickly cross compare, Dave? Let's go back to Meng's Mutts. Take a look at this picture of Danielle.
This is the same photo session, though.
Yes. Now let's go back to yours.
Yeah.
Danielle's photos look like missing person photos.
Yes. I could see that on a milk carton.
Yeah.
Well, before we say
milk carton model.
Before we say goodnight to Meng, we'd like to thank Dave's Drive, the beer for people who drive, for sponsoring both Meng's Mutts and Dave's Dogs. Meng, final thoughts before we say goodnight?
I've already started preparing that list of dogs who will most likely lick Dave's asshole. That's what we're doing, right?
Oh, so it's just the full thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Meg, I got a suggestion for you.
What?
Next time you're about to scoop the poop, maybe try letting it breathe.
Oh.
Wow. I really like that feel of like to know the temperature of that poop. Really.
Why is the news and the Weather Network not also forecasting temperatures of dog crap?
It's going to be a steamy day today.
Oh, that humidity.
Yeah.
Meng, thanks so much for being here and providing us with Meng's Mutts for October 6th. We'll see you soon with that new list of dogs that are most likely to lick Dave's ass.
Nice. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Meng. Dave?
Yep.
I think it's safe to say we're back.
We're back.
We are so back. Dave, what do you think about that list that Meng is going to work on?
I think it's going to be interesting to see what she comes up with, James.
All right. So a classic Dave prediction that it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Dave, before we move on to our second and final guest of the night, a quick reminder that we have got an absolutely huge show taking place on the 25th of October, live from Theater VME in the heart of the Mile End. It's the sequel to Demolition Derby. It's Demolition Derby 2, where the show's funniest, excuse me. See, now I got too high on my own supply. The show's funniest, and I'm just going to go with it now. The show's funniest guests are going to hit the stage to determine which one truly is better than all the rest. Who do you think is going to be the funniest?
They're going to hit it or quit it, James. Who's going to be the funniest?
No,
I
who's
don't
going to be
know.
the funniest?
The funniest? I'm going to say Meng.
Well, Meng has yet to be confirmed.
Okay, well,
Hold
how am I
on.
supposed to predict?
Let's get Meng back in here.
All right, hold on.
Meng, welcome back to the program. How you doing?
You had no plans to cast me?
I haven't cast anybody yet.
All right.
No one. No, that's not true. I've cast. No, I tried to cast one person and they said, nah, I can't that night. Meng, October 25th. Would you like to throw your hat into the Demolition Derby?
Sure. I've never been to the Demolition Derby.
There's only been one, and it was devastating.
Nice. I look forward to it.
Well, we're locked in. Meng, thanks so much for being here. You've made your second appearance on the show, and this is counts as your third appearance over the course of 2 different shows.
Yes, and I'll definitely remember it this time because of Dave's asshole.
Thanks, Meng.
All right, bye.
I feel like that second appearance was better than the one earlier. What a sign-off.
She's heating up, keeps getting better and better.
Yeah. Okay, so that's how we do things on this show.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it takes a little while to get the heat hot, but once it is, it really burns.
Whoa, okay. Dave, you ready to meet our second and final guest of the night?
Can't wait.
This guy only appears once a year. He refuses to come on at any other point in the year. He is the show's resident Halloween keener, and we're going to bestow him with a great honor because, of course, it is October 6th. Let's welcome all the way from, I don't remember if he lives in Ottawa or Gatineau, but let's welcome my close personal friend, my CPF, Mark Pollesel. Mark, welcome back to the show, man. Happy spooky season.
Hello from Gatineau.
Okay, but did you ever live in Ottawa?
Yeah, until 2005.
Okay, so I'm off by 20 years.
You are, and now I'm just realizing I've lived in Quebec for 20 years.
Mark, you have a dog, right?
A dog? Yes, I do.
What kind of dog is it?
It's an Australian cattle dog.
Now, looking at Dave, could you foresee a scenario where your dog wakes Dave up by licking his ass?
Just she does like to lick a frustrating amount when I'm like usually limbs.
That's fine because Dave has got a frustrating.
But I mean,
I've got a very lickable
is he
ass.
on this mattress, living his lonely life?
Lonely.
Well, this was the scenario, right? His wife has left him. He's living.
Oh, sure, yes.
So, I think my dog would try and cheer him up by nudging his butt with a few licks.
Okay, a little butt nudge. Dave, do I hear wedding bells?
Sounds like a good alarm clock, that's for sure.
Yeah, where you just got to set the dog for 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Mark, you must be ecstatic because it is officially October as of a few days ago. It is your time of year. You love Halloween. You're a freak.
Yes, a Halloweener.
Get people up to speed for people who don't know you why you like Halloween so much.
I really enjoy the season, both creatively and mentally, and it's just it's inspiring. It's something I've always loved since childhood. And then it's been something that over the course of the last 20 years plus has been really something where it's Halloween isn't about what your family's traditions are with other holidays. It allows you to do your own thing. It's not about things like Christmas where it's not generally not your call on things, where Halloween can be the thing you make it yourself.
Now, why do you have to throw Christmas under the bus when we're here promoting Halloween?
I wasn't. I mean,
that seemed a little backhanded. He's
just saying that there's a lot of responsibilities on Christmas. That's all.
Yes.
Well, I would argue that there's
I have
a lot
my feelings about Christmas
at Halloween too. No. You've had your time. You're seating.
I have. I've been here for 2 minutes.
Yeah. Hold on. You're saying there's no Halloween. You got to get costumes. You got to get candy. People love to try to have sex at Halloween.
Just like Christmas.
I'm sorry, Mark. James is triggered right now.
I apologize.
It's fine.
I know you're trying to do something shocking for your new YouTube audience. It's not going to fly right now, man.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm trying to become like more.
Yeah, ever since we got on YouTube, James, you've changed.
Yeah. There's been a whole new James in the past 52 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, you're right.
I don't like this
like
ugly side of you.
Okay, fair enough. As I said at the beginning of the show, not only do I pledge to do better, but I pledge to be better.
I'll accept that. I enjoy Christmas as well, for the record, but Halloween is my jam.
Now you said something that you and I can bridge the gap on, because I also believe that with Christmas, as you become an adult, it's less about traditions that you feel that you need to be beholden to, and you make it your own. We can agree.
Yes.
Well, Mark, we're doing something a little bit different this year on the show. In past years, we've done Halloween month on the show where the graphics are Halloween, the music's Halloween. I want to ease into it a little bit, only because I feel like after the first episode in the first week of Halloween on the show, I'm already done with it.
You're breaking my heart.
Well,
I've been counting down since July 25th for my 100 days till Halloween.
okay, but we can agree that's sick, right? You can admit it.
It's not sickness. It's a condition that I enjoy.
You are down with the sickness, Dave.
Well, James, when do you start getting excited for Christmas?
When do I start getting excited, or when do I start
I think
getting
you've already
excited?
told me you're starting to get excited for the holidays.
But that's not what the guy said. The guy over here said...
The guy?
Mark?
My name is Mark
He
James.
has a
No,
name.
he's-
He's
for 23
doing
years.
a countdown since July. I don't do a countdown. I'm not
It's
saying
just 'cause
you don't know how to
official
count.
I'm
I
not
don't
saying
force
this
upon
guy
others.
can't be excited.
Okay.
I got to peel it back. Like I said, I pledge to be better. I pledge to do better. Mark, I apologize, and I acknowledge I acknowledge the hurt I may have caused.
And apologize to me too.
Dave, I apologize, and I
Thank
acknowledge the hurt that I caused.
Okay, thank you.
Mark, when would you say you actually begin celebrating Halloween?
So there's lots of planning. This year I'm a little behind.
Okay, I don't, and I want to say, Mark, you are. I'm gonna say this. You are a close friend. If I got married, you 100% would have a wedding invitation.
Luckily, you don't have to worry about it.
And it's true. I went to Mark's wedding, which was Halloween themed.
Yes, October 27th.
This guy's midnight table. There's no food. It's just bonbons.
We did have a late night make your own poutine bar before.
Yeah,
the
3
camp.
a.m.
Classic. I love this guy.
Thank you, Dave.
Okay. I also will start planning early because you got to get ahead of the curve. So, Mark, take it away.
So yeah, this year I'm a little behind, but generally I try and have my Hallow month calendar all like that. That's my event calendar. My all the outings and haunts that I'm trying to hit up.
Yep.
I try and have that before the beginning of October, and I think I was successful this year. And immediately it goes out the window when something has to change. But I like my clip art, and I have to make my little calendar. And I just try and fill those 31 days of October with as much of the season as I can.
Now, does this appearance on tonight's show count as your October 6th event?
It does.
I love that.
I'm disappointed by the lack of spooky graphics as I've become accustomed to over the last 5 years.
Hold on. I haven't revealed everything yet.
Oh, okay. Well, now I'm excited.
As a make good, and we've never done this on the show, I've handed out a variety of titles to people. We have had chief political correspondents. We have had, as recently as, 20 minutes ago, what did I say? The foremost authority on dogs. Mark
and dog asshole licking.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Which Dave knows a thing or two about.
Sure.
Mark, tonight I would like to bestow unto you the title of Grand Marshal of Halloween on At Home.
I appreciate that. I'm glad that was Grand Marshal. I was worried for a second, but I appreciate.
You thought it was going to be Grand Wizard?
Yes.
Well, it's not too late, Mark, if you want to be the Grand
No, thank
Wizard
you.
of Halloween.
I also thought he was going there.
Well, Mark, hold on. Are wizards not Halloweenish?
Well, Grand
a
Wizards,
wizard?
they're like ghosts. They both wear the costumes
right.
very
Okay,
similar.
so well, I don't know. What do you think? Should you be the Grand Wizard of Halloween?
No, please do not call me the Grand Wizard of Halloween. I will.
Is there
happily
something
keep
that
the
I'm
Grand-
missing? Is this a Halloween thing that I don't know about?
No,
So you're the Grand Marshal.
thank you. Thank you.
Dave,
That's very
what do
kind
you
of you.
think? Dave, let me go to you. What do you think? What sounds catchier, Grand Marshal or Grand Wizard?
You know, James, it's a real tough call, but I think I'm going to stick with the original ground marshal.
Ground Marshal.
Ground Marshal.
All right. So, Mark, as the Grand Marshal, would you like
Ground
to make a statement to our audience?
Well, it's October 6th, so I feel like we're a little bit behind in welcoming in the season, but I hope all of you can enjoy every moment of this October with all the sights and sounds and emotions that are there as the I don't know where I'm going with this, but it's Halloween time and it's great.
You're bombing this.
Can I ask Mark a question?
Of course, Dave. You can do anything you want on this show.
What's the first Halloween movie that you watched this spooky season, or have you watched a Halloween movie yet?
So you're referring to a horror film?
Doesn't have to be horror. It could be any kind of.
Oh, that's true.
As an
Now,
example,
when you're with the Grand Marshal, you have to clarify. If you say Halloween, Mark might think you're talking about the series of Halloween films.
Exactly.
I'm talking about a film that would be appropriate for Halloween. For instance, I watched with my kids. I watched Hocus Pocus, which isn't really a horror movie. It's sort of a comedic thriller.
That
Halloween
counts.
movie.
That crap
counts.
counts.
It's a good gateway horror film for children.
Yeah.
So yeah, I usually try and only watch genre films starting in September all the way through October.
Now, Mark, I just want to say this is interesting because in the chat, Nyler Talks wrote, "quote Spooky season begins September 1st." I don't agree. It's still summer. Come on.
Look, I think it's more and more acceptable to say September 1st. Again, July 25th over here with my 100 days. That's when I like to enjoy my third of the year Halloween countdown. But I think September, I think fall, absolutely. Back to school.
The first?
Yeah, why not?
A day prior, it was August.
Okay, well, let's start in August then. August 31st.
It's so spooky. I have to open up my curtains. Oh, look, I'm going to close my curtains because it's too hot in my apartment, and these curtains are going to keep my apartment nice and cool.
To be fair, that's how it felt yesterday.
It's a lot of curtain material, James.
Yeah,
it's almost like you were shopping for curtains today.
I have to say, I did buy brand new curtains today. What I'm going to do is now this. I'm jumping the gun here. I'm going to fire up the Amadeus 180, which rotates my computer, and I'm going to show everyone my brand new curtains. There we go. The computer starts to rotate.
The Amadeus might freeze.
And as you can see, what's that, James? Is it a body? Oh, it's a ghost. Oh, could it be the Grand Wizard? No, it's my rug that I need to get clean because I had something truly scary happen to me. Wasn't a bunch of Draculas and Frankensteins. I had bed bugs.
Well, that's disgusting, James.
Anyways,
but also very terrifying.
So what movie?
Here's the thing, Mark. Do you feel Halloween on the 1st of September?
I would like to get back to Dave's question for one.
Yeah, James. I asked a question and I want the answer.
Okay, fair enough.
So I started counting in September, but let's go with the first watch of October. I have to go with my list because I always forget. The first thing I watched this October, a 1983 film called The Boogeyman. So what I try and do specifically in October and September is to try and watch horror films I've never seen before. As
you get in a more advanced age, let's say, it must be hard to find new films that maintain quality viewing and aren't just garbage.
No, there's always new stuff coming out that if you just look for it, you'll find some good stuff. And there's countless films I've never seen before that are just blind spots that I try and.
You seen Predators with Topher Grace?
Predator. I love that you're leading with Topher Grace, but not Adrian Brody, who's the star of the film.
Oh, a connoisseur, I see.
Yes.
Now, what about Ernest Scared Stupid?
I watched that with my daughter.
Somewhere behind me.
You have that film on DVD?
Blu-ray. Thank you very much.
Okay,
I'm a
what's your
collector of
fav-
physical media.
favorite
and all
line?
these are my-
Favorite line from the movie? Whoa, you got the malfunctioning Amadeus 180. What's your favorite line from the movie?
I think that he does go like, "You gross." I can't do Jim Varney.
I would like,
I cannot do it.
as the Grand Marshal of Halloween, I'm demanding you attempt to do a Jim Varney impersonation.
But you're not the Grand Marshal. He
I'm
is.
saying, as the Grand Marshal, he should do it.
Oh.
I think there's like I cannot do it.
Mark, I just want you to try. I want you to try to do a Jim Varney impersonation.
It's been many years since I've watched an Ernest movie.
I know. I
James,
was hoping you were going to say it's been many years since I've done a Jim Varney impersonation.
Out of respect for the dead, I think I should not do this.
I think I see what you're saying. What you're doing is you are ceding the impersonation to Dave.
Yes. I don't want to offend his loved ones who are probably in the 18 people watching. And
Oh, so you're giving us a big crowd tonight.
YouTube is on fire.
Wow.
And it's past the 10 o'clock hour, so can I swear?
Sure.
Yeah, we open up swearing after 10.
Fuck. All right.
Dave, can you do a Jim Varney impersonation? My God. All right.
Hey,
Mark, what's on tap for tomorrow?
Tomorrow, look, let me grab my pile. If you want to see some of my to watch films here. Lately,
I was really hoping they were all going to fall out of his hands.
Really letting that pile
believe
breathe.
me, I'm very nervous about that. The other night, I watched for the first time Amityville 3D, and so I've got the Vinegar Syndrome box set here of of 4 other Amityville films.
And I just want to reiterate to everyone, Mark is married. He has a significant other and children.
And 2 children.
Yeah.
I've got here.
And you're still in their lives?
Yes, I'm not sleeping on a mattress while a pulley dog licks my butthole.
It's a shame. It's a lot of fun.
So I've got here Amityville 4.
Yeah.
The Evil Escapes. I think I'll be watching that. And then the Canadian Amityville film, Amityville Curse. Then
the Amityville Horror comes to Scarborough.
I believe it's a Quebecois production.
Okay.
Then we got Amityville New Generation, Amityville 1992, Amityville Dollhouse. And that's where I'll cut it off because Amityville, anyone can name a movie.
Amityville Junior High.
And now there's like hundreds of Amityville films. But those
You're
are
saying that we could make our own Amityville horror film?
You could not call it the Amityville Horror.
Okay,
you
just
could call a movie Amityville at Home with James.
All right, okay, that's interesting. Dave, anything else for Mark? On your end? Because I have a big question coming up.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should get to the next.
Okay, well, I'm gonna because clearly Dave has nothing. I put him on the hot seat. He had nothing. Mark, I want to be.
I'm just looking at the time, James. I want to make sure we.
I want to be clear. I do not hate Halloween. I think when I was a kid, I never really had great Halloweens because if you're a kid celebrating Halloween in Quebec, your night often quickly leads to wearing your winter coat over your Halloween costume.
And once again, the tip at what I do with my children, long johns underneath their costume.
Okay.
So you do not affect the enjoyment and then set off a 40-year life of hating Halloween.
Well, hold on. I'm not 40.
50.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Dave. It's
36 years of hating Halloween.
I don't hate Halloween. I don't think I had great Halloween, so it hasn't shaped things. You said something, and if I'm lying, I'm dying. You said as you become an adult, you can rearrange the way you enjoy things like Halloween.
Yes.
As the Grand Marshal of Halloween, what is a starter pack you can give me to start getting into Halloween? How would you help me help you in helping me?
Well, I guess you don't get trick-or-treaters to the apartment.
No.
But if you did,
I'm sure I would love it.
Full-size chocolate bars.
Okay. So this is
full-size
something
chocolate bars and spread that joy.
You're notorious for handing out full-size chocolate bars. What's your chocolate budget every year?
It's usually a couple $100. This year, it's a Friday night, so it might be a little bit busier. So I think I might have to go up to like 3-ish. My
What
wife
about
is not
this?
watching, and she is not aware of this plan. But
I didn't realize Daddy Warbucks was on the call.
Yeah, Mr. Burns over here.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's gonna be on a credit card. I don't got the cash for this.
Okay, calm down, Elon Musk. Mark, what about this? Instead of putting it towards
Bill
candy,
Gates.
you buy me a new computer.
I can't afford that, James. I'm sorry. The
Okay,
children
so-
need their candy. I cannot.
If you come to my house, James, I give out computers on Halloween.
Wow, I'll be there.
Yeah.
I'll have to wear my best costume. I'll be a wizard.
Each kid gets a computer.
Mark, okay, so this is not something I can't hand out candy. I certainly I cannot hand out full-size bars. What else can I do to get into the Halloween
Well, you
spirit?
can't hand out candy. You can take to the streets and give out candy.
That's not me. That's not going to work. Hey, kids, I've got full-size bars for you.
Maybe
Yeah,
you should go to a
children?
friend's house who
Fred
lives in a
Troy.
friendly neighborhood.
Well, there you go.
Oh,
And,
Dave, you live in a friendly neighborhood. You don't give out candy.
I'm not trick or treating at my house, but maybe you
What?
can figure out another house. I'm going to one of my daughters and son's friend's place to walk them around the neighborhood.
All right.
Am
So
I the friend?
is someone going to take care of your home while you're out?
Yes, my parents.
Okay, I
You
can
can't hang
approve
out
that.
with your dad.
Why not? You guys are very similar.
There's too much tension. Don't you dare. There's too much tension when we hang out. Last time I saw him, we were arguing about French fries.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so
Makes
what
sense.
else, Mark? Because right now this list is
Yeah, I mean, in Montreal, there are. I recently tried to look at some of the spooky happenings going on in the season, and it's
Yeah.
not as many as like Ontario has.
here's the deal. Montreal, not a great holiday town. Not great for anything.
That's except for it's very busy with festivals in July.
Yeah.
I'd say there are some cool film screens going on around Montreal. You could get out to check out some one of those.
Anything you can recommend at Cinema L'Amour?
I have not gone in, but a friend of mine did, and he had
Who's your
quite
friend, the
detailed
Night
stuff.
Freak?
He might have seen the Night Freak getting it on in there.
Oh, getting it on. Oh my God. Okay.
But yeah, maybe Cinnamore has some very, very fun Halloween activities going on. I'm sure you can bring your candies to pass out to the patrons that night there.
Okay. Yeah.
The sticky
Candy.
floor might be the bonbons, or it might be
Sticky
someone else.
toffee, yeah.
Okay, well, it sounds like things are not working in my direction. But this is why I am not the Grand Marshal of Halloween, and you are, Mark. You go all out. People know it. People love you for it.
Well, I appreciate that.
You talk about putting out full-size bars for kids. I'm sure you decorate. Is that fair to say?
I already started decorating. I'm up to also. I have, I think, 10 pumpkins so far.
Wow. Okay, I don't even have one. You
I
clearly
can tell, James.
you clearly do it on a level that no one does.
That's
Mark,
not true.
When
I do it as much as I can.
Fair enough. When I announced that you were going to be on tonight's show, I received a letter from someone in your neighborhood who had a review of Halloween at your home, and I immediately transcribed it and I set it up. There's graphics and everything. Dave, can we bring the letter up, please? Mark, why don't you read it for us?
One thing that is undeniable, Mark, is his commitment to Halloween and the experience he provides for the neighborhood. As a parent, Mark's home has been a stop on our trick-or-treating route for
Why are
many
you
years.
reading it like this?
The atmosphere he creates with his decorations are always top-notch, and his generosity cannot be understated.
I like how he's reading it.
I would also love to imagine that this is how you found out I can't read when you asked me to do this on your show.
That would have been a true turn of events.
For as long as I can remember, Mark's given out full-size candy bars on Halloween night. Sadly, he's also a full-size freak. Oh, I don't like where this is going. Each year, Mark is completely intoxicated by the end of Halloween night. Last year, he claimed to be under a witch's spell, despite being surrounded by empty cans of beer. When questioned, he said that he hadn't been drinking beer but consuming ghoul juice. I do like the only one quotation.
I noticed that as well.
I'll have to talk about that with our tech team.
When does the quote end, you guys? His
Still
night
going.
took a turn when he fell off the sidewalk into some bushes. Well, I guess I'm still on the sidewalk because there's not bushes in the street. I don't trust who wrote this. When some parents tried to help Mark, he brushed them off and threatened he would suck their blood, but he did not use a Dracula or vampire voice. Oh, sorry. I think he actually wanted to drink their blood. He finally wandered back into his house, muttering that he was going home to watch It's the Great Blumpkin Charlie Brown, which might be an adult film because of Blumpkin is a sex act performed on a toilet. Please seek help, Mark. I do like my little photo. I'm very upset about the quotation mark. Much like you, James, I do not drink, so this is a lie.
What? Who is this letter to?
It's to me.
It's
Dave.
to you.
It's to me.
But it's referring to you in third person as well.
Well, it's a letter to the show about Mark.
Oh, it's to the show.
Yeah, it's a letter to the show.
Oh, okay.
When I announced Mark, we received a letter.
Okay.
I'm very suspect, and again.
So, Mark, what parts are a lie?
None of it.
Oh, so you're coming clean.
That's yes. No, I think a lot of it is fabricated, but it's also a good spooky time to tell tales, I suppose.
Dave, your reaction to hearing and reading that letter?
Seems like Mark has major problems, but
I want to drink your blood, Dave.
Yeah, what part has struck you as a little concerning, Dave?
Oh, well, to be honest, I was more concerned about the writer because they never closed that quote.
Quotation, I won't.
Yeah.
So I'm more worried about the person who wrote it than the person reading it.
Sure.
Yeah.
But what about the content of the letter?
What about it?
What part felt concerning? You said you're worried about Mark.
Well, probably the sucking the kid's blood and the
Well, I didn't say anything about sucking kids' blood.
Well, so you admit it.
No.
Okay, well, here, hold on.
The Blumpkin stuff I'm not so concerned about because what one does in their personal time is not another man's business.
Well, so, Mark, you're a connoisseur of the genre. Is there a movie called It's the Great Blumpkin Charlie Brown?
I somehow doubt it.
And for people who don't know, what is a Blumpkin?
I believe it is a blowjob on a toilet. Well, the person receiving it is after 10, James, and you asked the grand.
What if the person was sitting on a toilet performing oral sex? Does that still count, or is that a reverse Blumpkin?
What if the toilet was performing the sex?
Oh, that's a great toilet.
Yeah. It's probably one of those Japanese toilets.
Yes,
they do all sorts of stuff in Japan.
Just have the bidet function as well.
Yeah,
this is great. Happy Halloween, everybody!
I guess that feels like a good spot. Mark, who knows? Maybe we'll get you on before Halloween or at some point, as we've discussed in previous years, during Christmas time.
We can see what happens.
Mark, thanks so much for being here and really have a great spooky season. I love you, buddy.
Same to you. I hope you find the full moon bathing you and filling you with Halloween joy.
Well, I'm glad that you would like to see me bathed and filled. Thanks, Mark.
Good night, guys.
Wow. Dave, what a night. Night 2 on both.
I got to remove Mark.
Wow, the guy just kept the guy waiting there.
Dave,
night 2 since the return, but night 1 multi-streaming. How do you think it went outside of the glitches? I'd say pretty good night.
I think it was fine. Yeah, I think it was. It's a steady rise.
Did we get our groove back?
I think we got a bit of a groove back. Yeah.
Nice.
We got even numbers between Twitch and YouTube.
Yeah. Can you give us the final count?
Right now, we got 8 people watching.
Wow. Okay, so a little bit better than usual.
Yeah, sure.
Dave, I think we have to add a third platform.
Oh, what's it going to be? TikTok, Rumble. What are the other ones? Kick.
Maybe we let the
Truth
audience
Social.
decide. It might be a landslide vote 7-1 in favor of one particular platform.
Twitter.
Yeah. Then we'd have to not only build an audience to watch, but build an audience of Twitter followers.
Yeah. So just a bunch of bots and Nazis.
Yeah. Bots and Nazis.
Yeah.
Which was a cop show from the 70s.
Yeah.
Instead of a police chief calling them in, it's a grand wizard.
Oh, stop it.
Dave, final thoughts before we call it the night?
Hey, man. Having a good time.
Let it breathe, folks. For Dave Kaufman, I am James. You are you. We were here. We will be back next week, live and in living color. Until then, good night, goodbye, farewell, and of course, be well.